Embarking on a spiritual journey is often seen as a path illuminated by light, filled with love and peace. However, what many fail to recognize is that this path also presents significant trials, deep personal struggles that challenge the very core of your being. These challenges are rarely discussed, and they are certainly not easy to confront. Yet, they are essential for anyone seeking true spiritual transformation. Today, we will delve into 7 profound truths that spiritually awakened individuals will inevitably face on their journey. These truths are not meant to discourage you, but rather to prepare you. By acknowledging these challenges, you empower yourself to rise above them, emerging stronger and more enlightened. True spiritual growth is not just about reaching for the light, but also about embracing the darkness, the difficult truths within us that, when faced with courage and wisdom, lead to profound transformation. As we explore these 7 truths, remember, struggle is not the enemy. It is an integral part of growth. The discomfort you experience is the universe's way of guiding you beyond your limitations, urging you to evolve and expand. Now let us face these truths together with the understanding that each challenge is a step towards greater consciousness. 1. The loneliness of the path. One of the first and most difficult truths you will encounter on your spiritual journey is loneliness. As you ascend spiritually, your perception of the world shifts. You begin to see more deeply, more authentically. However, this new perspective often creates a distance between you and those who have yet to begin their own journeys. Friends, family, and even loved ones may seem distant, and you might feel as though you are walking alone. But know this loneliness is not a punishment. It is a sacred rite of passage. It is the universe's way of clearing the space around you, preparing you to align with your true tribe, those who resonate with your new vibration. This loneliness will eventually pass, and in its place, you will find connections that are deeper and more meaningful than anything you have experienced before. 2. The collapse of old beliefs. As you delve deeper into spirituality, you will begin to see that many of the beliefs you once held dear begin to dissolve. These beliefs may concern religion, success, relationships, or even your very identity. This can be disorienting and even frightening. It may feel as though the ground beneath you is crumbling, leaving you with nothing solid to cling to. But understand this collapse is not a catastrophe. It is a necessary part of the process. Just as a garden must be cleared of weeds before new seeds can grow, so must outdated beliefs be dismantled to make room for new, more expansive ones. Yes, this is painful, but the transformation that follows is worth every moment of discomfort. 3. The weight of responsibility. With great spiritual power comes an immense sense of responsibility. As you become more aware of your connection to the universe and the impact of your thoughts and actions, you will feel the weight of this responsibility. You will realize that you can no longer act from a place of ignorance or selfishness. You now understand the ripple effects of everything you do. This sense of responsibility may seem overwhelming at first. It is a heavy burden to carry, knowing that your actions have cosmic implications. However, over time, this burden transforms into a profound empowerment. You will come to realize that with this responsibility comes the power to create, heal, and inspire. This is not a weight, it is a divine gift. 4. The dark night of the soul. Perhaps the most intense challenge on the spiritual path is known as the dark night of the soul. This is a period of profound despair, where everything seems meaningless and you feel disconnected from the divine. It may seem as though the light has been extinguished, leaving you in total darkness. But here is the truth. The dark night is not a failure. It is a test, a purification process. It strips away the last remnants of ego and illusion, allowing you to reconnect with your true essence. It is in this darkness that you will find your inner light, a light that is not external, but comes from within. Once you emerge from this period of darkness, you will find yourself more deeply connected to the divine than ever before. Before we continue with the remaining truths, I'd like to take a moment to remind you to subscribe to Quantum Aligned. By subscribing, you will stay connected to content that supports your spiritual growth. Don't forget to leave a comment below, sharing your experiences, struggles, and triumphs. Your story may inspire someone else on their own journey. 5. The temptation to turn back. There will be times when the path becomes too difficult, and the temptation to turn back will be overwhelming. You may long for the simplicity of your former life before you were awakened to these profound truths. You might crave the comfort of ignorance. But remember this, once you begin this journey, there is no turning back. The universe has called you to walk this path, and deep down, you know that there is no returning to what you once were. The challenges you face are the very forces that will propel you forward, urging you to become the person you were always meant to be. There is no turning back. The struggle, the pain, it's all part of the journey. Every time you resist the urge to quit, you grow stronger, more resilient, and more in alignment with your true essence. The universe's tests are meant to shape you, to refine your spirit and guide you toward a higher state of being. Remember, each challenge is a tool for growth, and the discomfort you feel is the divine force urging you forward. 6. The unveiling of your shadows. As you continue on your spiritual path, you will be called to face your shadows, the parts of yourself that you've repressed, denied, or hidden away. This process is not easy. It can be uncomfortable, even painful, to confront the darkest aspects of your being. You will encounter your fears, insecurities, and the deepest wounds that you've buried for so long. But understand this confrontation is not only necessary, it is vital for your spiritual evolution. In the divine order of life, these shadows are not your enemy. They are simply parts of you that are in need of healing, love, and acceptance. By bringing them into the light of awareness, you give yourself the opportunity to integrate them. This integration is key to your wholeness and inner peace. Once you accept these shadows, you will find a deeper sense of unity within yourself and with the universe. 7. The realization of impermanence. The final harsh truth you will encounter is the realization of impermanence. Everything in this world is temporary. Your body, your possessions, your relationships, even your thoughts and emotions. This truth can be unsettling, especially when you have built your life around things that are now fading away. However, understanding the impermanence of all things is also incredibly liberating. When you embrace the transitory nature of life, you begin to release your attachments. You stop clinging to people, outcomes, and material possessions, and instead, you start to live more fully in the present moment. The beauty of life, as revealed by the divine plan, lies not in holding on to what is fleeting, but in flowing with the natural rhythm of existence. The path of spiritual awakening is not an easy one. It is filled with harsh truths, profound struggles, and moments of deep transformation. But it is also the path to profound enlightenment. Each of these 7 truths is a stepping stone that, once understood, will bring you closer to your divine purpose and true self. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. There are countless others walking this path with you, each facing their own struggles and overcoming their challenges. Together, we can support one another, learn from each other, and rise above the difficulties that come our way. If this message resonates with you, make sure to subscribe to Quantum Aligned and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any future insights. Leave a comment below to share your experiences or thoughts. Your voice holds power and deserves to be heard. Until next time, keep walking your path, continue facing those tough truths, and let your light shine brighter than ever. You are stronger than you think, and your journey has only just begun.